Nigerian social media influencer and activist Martins Vincent Otts, popularly known as VeryDarkMan VDM, has garnered widespread acclaim for his remarkable humanitarian efforts in rural Ghana, providing essential support to underprivileged communities. However, his rising prominence is now overshadowed by a brewing legal storm in Nigeria, where he faces serious allegations that have sparked a heated public debate. In a heartfelt segment aired on FM Official TV, a Ghanaian television host praised VDM's initiative, which has been dubbed Viral Kindness, for its profound impact on rural Ghanaian children. The activist traveled to remote areas of the country, focusing on delivering critical resources such as clean water, reliable transportation, and improved educational facilities. In many of these underserved regions, access to basic necessities, like safe drinking water, remains a persistent challenge, with communities often forced to rely on contaminated sources that pose significant health risks. VDM's efforts have directly addressed these issues, providing boreholes for clean water, motorbikes to ease transportation for teachers, and resources to create better learning environments for children who previously studied under dire conditions. The TV host emphasized that VDM's work transcended borders, describing his movement as a powerful force for change that extends beyond Nigeria. In one notable instance, VDM was seen interacting with a young female teacher in a rural school, acknowledging her dedication despite the hardships she faced. His contributions included not only practical support but also a message of empowerment, highlighting the importance of giving a voice to the voiceless. This act of solidarity has resonated deeply, earning him praise as a Pan-Africanist, a term rooted in the historical movement to unify and uplift African people across the continent and diaspora, focusing on shared struggles against systemic challenges. VDM's actions have struck a chord with many, particularly in light of the broader context of rural development challenges in West Africa. His work shines a spotlight on the urgent need for infrastructure improvements, such as access to clean water and education, which remain out of reach for millions. By stepping into these gaps, VDM has positioned himself as a champion for the marginalized, inspiring a wave of support from those who see his efforts as a model for grassroots activism. However, back in Nigeria, VDM's humanitarian strides are being overshadowed by a controversial legal battle. On May 4, 2025, he was arrested by authorities on allegations of cyberstalking, a charge that has ignited a firestorm of reactions. The arrest has raised questions about the boundaries of online activism and freedom of expression, with many of VDM's supporters arguing that his detention is an attempt to silence his outspoken advocacy. The news of his arrest has fueled a growing online movement, with the hashtag #FreeVDM trending across social media platforms as fans and followers demand his release. On X, users have been vocal in their support, sharing images and messages that highlight VDM's contributions. One user described him as a true Pan-Africanist, noting that his work in Ghana exemplifies the spirit of unity and progress that the movement stands for. Others have posted emotional tributes, with comments like "God bless you" and "Free VDM now," reflecting the depth of public sentiment. Some have even called for broader recognition of his efforts, suggesting that his actions deserve accolades rather than legal scrutiny. The unfolding situation has sparked a wider conversation about the role of social media influencers in activism. VDM, known for his bold and often polarizing online presence, has long used his platform to address social injustices, from calling out corruption to advocating for the poor. His unapologetic style has earned him both a massive following and a fair share of detractors, making him a polarizing figure in the public eye. Now, as he navigates this legal challenge, the activist's supporters are rallying to ensure his humanitarian legacy is not overshadowed by controversy. As the story continues to develop, VDM remains a symbol of both hope and contention. His work in Ghana has illuminated the power of individual action in addressing systemic issues, while his arrest in Nigeria underscores the complexities of activism in the digital age. The The coming days are likely to bring further developments as the public watches closely to see how this dual narrative unfolds. For now, VDM's supporters remain steadfast, determined to see the man they call the voice of the voiceless continue his mission of change. Stay tuned for more updates on this evolving story. To advertise or publish a press release on Red Pepper News and Red Pepper News TV, send an email to redpeppernews@gmail.com.